Welcome to Fly or Die. I'm Eric Schoenfeld.
And I'm John Biggs.
Today we're going to look at Path 2, which is a redesign of the Path photo sharing app that's more than photo sharing app now. And originally it launched about a year ago. It was just photo sharing.
It was focused on private photo sharing.
Private
so you
photo
share
right.
with only your friends and
So
family.
I was just in Japan. This is my path, for instance. So I was just on a trip to Japan. As you scroll through, you get a little timestamp here, which is nice. You could also do videos. Here's a little video of toys in Narita Airport, which was a sort of odd display that they had there. And you know, you can share. It used to be just photos, but now and they have this nice little pop-up. I like how that that renders. You could do photos. You can do people you're with, your location. You can do music. You can just do like a status update. You can do. You can also do whether you're asleep or you're awake. Which I didn't really understand at first, but it had to be explained to me, which is not a good sign for any feature in an app.
Yeah.
But the idea there is, used to be you're either online or offline, and now you're always online with mobile. So either you're asleep or you're awake. If you're asleep, you can't be bothered. And if you're awake, you can't.
Not me. I can actually browse when I'm asleep.
You can. Yeah.
So it's a considerable improvement over the original Path. I mean, I didn't like the original Path. I didn't use it at all. Then I deleted it immediately. This thing I've actually kind of taken a liking to.
What is it about this that you like?
I think first off, it's a new social network that I can sort of be a little more controlling over. So like Facebook, all that, I've given up on that. Twitter, I'll just follow everybody. But this allows me to see stuff that about people that I actually care about. So that's important. I think you're in there as well, so you can feel good about that.
Good.
So this is much more precise, and it has all the best features of all the best apps that I use. So Instagram is in there, like Soundtrack is in there, Twitter, status updates, all your Foursquare garbage. It's all basically in one app. So I'm kind of thinking that they're eating a lot of people's lunch right now.
Yeah, I think that they were struggling for a long time about how private and how public to make it, and they're finding an interesting balance between the two. The idea is that you want to overcompensate for privacy and have a social network that isn't everyone that you're associated with, which is what basically Twitter and Facebook is now. It's not really your close friends. And so this makes it safer to share photos of your family and your kids and really just with the people that you really care about. It's not a public broadcasting, but you're able to broadcast publicly if you want to. I'm a big fan of this, and I'm going to give it a fly. I still think, though, that there is this just this challenge that people are already used to using certain apps. Like I'm an avid Instagram user, so when I want to take a photo, I always take Instagram first, and I've got to remember, oh well, there's also Path. I got to try and do it on Path. So now I've got to sometimes, you know, for private photos I'm using Path, and for other photos I'm using Instagram. But some of my best photos are on Instagram, so that kind of dilutes.
Clearly a first world problem.
Yeah, it dilutes the experience for you, my followers, on Path.
Well, I have you.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, I'm giving it a fly as well because I think it's improving and adding to a lot of the things that I use every day, and I'm actually kind of gravitating away from the things that I've been using every day. I've been using Path a little more, especially since you can take a photo and you can just put it out there on Twitter, and it just percolates out to everything that I want, or I can just keep it on there and hide it.
But like anything, it's based on who else is using it.
Yeah, it's definitely
it's a better experience. If all my really close friends were using it, it would be amazing. But right now, it's really
a lonely room.
It's all the early adopters. I mean, most of the people I'm following on Path are people who are investors in Path or early users in Path. So, and I'm interested in what they do, but it's more a voyeuristic type of thing rather than, you know, I think what it's really meant to be.
So get your mom on Path, and we'll be set.
Yeah. So we'll see where they go. But I'm giving them a hopeful
Two
fly.
flies.